Well, off to a great start so far this season. The Hannibal Pirates would face one of the toughest tests of the regular season tonight, only 20 minutes down the road at Flynn Stadium, because Quincy High plays host to the Hannibal Pirates on this Monday evening. Blake Herman with the cross to Alan Seek would pick things up right away in the first half, and he delivers with the goal. It's 1-0 Quincy High after that. Nice save coming up by Jacob McLaren. He would have a really tough night, though, as the Blue Devils would just come after him all night long. QHS gets to him. In the final 2 minutes and 30 seconds of the half, they get 3 goals. Great maneuvering here by Brett Stiles, and he uses the left foot to punch one through and make it 2-0 QHS. Later on, Herman winds up and scores one of his 2 goals on the night. At that point, it is 3-0 Blue Devils. And later on, more QHS. Zach Merzuk finds Bronson Melvin, and he scores as well. Quincy High comes away a winner easily over Hannibal by a score of 6-0. Big win for the QND soccer team. They're victorious over Peoria and Notre Dame. Connor Reese, Taylor Reese, and Andrew Allen all score for QND, so a big win for them, and congrats. They're now 8-3-1 after what was a slow start to the season. Hannibal volleyball in town also taking on Quincy Notre Dame at the Pit. This one a very entertaining match. QND down a game when Kristen Giggenbacher sets Mary Watercutty perfectly for the kill. Hannibal able to respond just moments later, though, as Catherine Allen comes up with the hard hit to pull the Pirates to within 6. Allen would be a huge force for the Lady Pirates tonight. She comes up with the block later on for Hannibal, and then coming up off the serve, QND goes on a little scoring barrage of their own. Maria Welding picks up the kill for Coach Rich Meyer and her team. Then the scoring barrage continues as Gracie Barnes is able to put this one over as well. Hannibal wins the first game in this one 25-18, loses the second one by that same score. But Gabby Wiley and the Lady Pirates are victorious in the third and final game of the match. Pirates win by a score of 2-1. QND now 13-2. Hannibal still 1 loss on the season. Holy Trinity hosting its own tournament against Harmony. Starting things off, I should say, against Harmony. Michaela Fecky starts things quickly. She slams this one home for the kill. She's a freshman, is going to be huge for Holy Trinity over the next 4 years. Caitlin Frace, equally as dangerous of a hitter as she puts one away as well. And then Michaela and Frace team up for the defensive wall to pick up the block for the Lady Crusaders. One of the most unconventional aces you'll see all day. Ashley Tingley hits the net but still works its way over and drops in. So another point for HTC. Tingley later sets for Lindsay Reinhardt and the senior. Lots of variation on this team as you see another block for Michaela Fecky, but this freshman who can hit the ball very hard and can jump about a mile. She's very successful, and Holy Trinity very successful in their tournament today as well. Also playing in this is Centralia. They would be taking on New London in this one. Alex Crable bumps this out of the net if he can go there. She finds Taylor Burdett. A lot of tall talent coming from that Centralia basketball squad. You see Taylor Burdett with the kill. She doesn't even leave the ground on that one. Later on, nice work by Jessica Beam, who's going to be able to serve up the ace for Centralia. And more of that basketball talent coming through. Jada Matheson with the gentle tap that's just as effective. Centralia, though, falls to the hands of New London early this afternoon. Lots of volleyball scores for you. Unity sweeps Southeastern 2-0. Good match for Rushville Industry. They take down Peoria Heights 2-0. Pittsfield and Pleasant Hill go to a third and decisive game, but P. Hill is victorious. Macomb takes down West Hancock 2-1 as well. 25-18, 14-25, 26-24. Payson Seymour sweeps Central by a score of 2-0. West Central and Western go the distance as well. West Central comes away victorious. Quincy Christian sweeps Great River as well. On the softball diamond, Kendra Hens strikes out a career-high 16, throws a no-hitter as Palmyra takes down Highland by a score of 7-0. Centralia also pitches a shutout against South Shelby by a count of 10-0. Brittany Miller goes 2 for 4 with a double and helps Clark County get past Canton 9-5. And Louisiana takes down a very good Mark Twain team by a score of 3-2, and Brashear way too much for Marion County 16-6. The Palmyra tennis team now 8-0. You saw them last week. They beat Hannibal 8-1 this evening, and then also Quincy High improves to 4-2. They beat Springfield 8-1. Some golf for you as well. Brown County takes down Pittsfield by a score of 156-182. Alex Templin, your medalist, as usual, by firing off a 36 at Rolling Greens over in Mount Sterling.